Hi guys, welcome to Endeavor TV with some water bass speakers I just saw on the internet in an interesting video, and I just thought for myself I have to have these. Ordered some from China. They're kind of cheap there, but they're in your online store. They shouldn't be about more than 20 to 30 bucks. That's what I paid for, or that's what they are here in Germany right now, 25 to 35 euros. So the basic idea behind these speakers is they look kind of innocent, but they have some kind of water fountain like bass mechanism. Means and when there is some bass going on in the music, there will be small little water pumps going off and having LEDs in the bottom. Also, this looks really amazing. There's 4 colors that 4 water little shots will come out here with every bass. Now, enough talking, let's just go a little bit about the technical details, and then I'll tell you how to use it. You can plug it in to any device since it's a 3.5mm jack, to your iPhone, iPod, notebook, anything you want, even DJ setup, and there's a 3.5mm premium cable inside this device. I don't know if in every version, because there's a lot of versions already out there from the Chinese out there, will be a cable like this. It's a really premium golden and a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable, which can be used to just plug in your smartphone to these beautiful speakers, and it's about 1 meter long. That should be about 3 foot or a little bit more, and sounds a little bit like a Jabra has, for example, the Soulmates, which work kind of way the same, so you can just plug in your device and listen to music. Those work wirelessly though. Also, this is just working wired. That's why it's that cheap actually. And inside the box there will be also 2 more ingredients that are important. Once there is the USB cable that you need to plug it into your computer or your power outlet, or for example external battery, like I have it right here, because the power outlet will be too far away. This cable is about 6 feet long, so 1.8 meters. And for some reason there's another 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable inside. I don't know why, but this is definitely not as good as the one I showed you before. And if you look at speakers, there will be 2 speakers for stereo sound, of course, inside. One with a cable dangling down and one not. The one not has only USB plug-in, means here this USB plug has to go into the other device, so when you plug in here the sound plus the USB for power, this goes on, gives the power and the sound also to the second one. So this is quite an interesting solution. There's already water inside. You can't let the water go out. You can see it here how much water it is. It's kind of, it's not too much, but it's distilled water, so don't try making it, opening it up and filling up something else inside. And on the bottom you will see, when I turn down the lights a little bit and plug these in, how amazing it looks like. I have some songs for you we can try this with, so I just plug them both now into each other. As you see, nothing happens. It still needs power, so I just take the mini USB cable, plug it in the back of the one device where we have also the 3.5mm jack port, turn on my external battery. As I said, I will use it like that. You can see it shot for the first time, so we see that everything works. Then of course what we need to do is plug in some music. Just take my cable here, plug it into the back, LG G2 here, also plug it in on the bottom, have some my music right here, and then just can play Boom Boom from Justice Crew. Or just zoom in a little bit and turn down the light. Quite a different song. We turn down the light. Now, doesn't this look cool? Hey. Now, depending on how loud you go, the streams go higher or not that high. So if I turn up the volume to all the way, it almost always goes through all the way to the top, which is alright, but it's of course not as cool looking if it's just doing something here on the bottom. You can just turn down the volume a little bit here. If you go too much down, you can still hear the music of course, but there's nothing happening there, so you need at least usually half the sound volume to see it a little bit happening here. But let me go to a different song. This one is perfect, I think. Let me just go all the way. And then let me show you something interesting. Also, side effect of the speakers is here when we go here up there, you can see here all kinds of awesome things happening up just on my ceiling. But of course, looking at the speakers is far more interesting. But it's an interesting side effect, I would say. So this was the short little hands-on of some water-based bass speakers, where you can play all kinds of music, have awesome effects. Let me just zoom out a little bit again. I have no clue how it works. It's quite an interesting mechanism the Chinese or maybe somebody else interesting thought of there. And yeah, thank you much for watching. My name is Walter Gal. These were Veo water-based speakers or just water-based speakers, since there's a lot of companies making these. Thank you much for watching. Till next time, I hope you liked it and you will buy some of these for Christmas, maybe not, but for a New Year's party maybe. It's kind of cool.